Hello, Internet friends. This is part 2 of why I would not do business with the Multihull Company or Phil Berman again. All right, the next thing I'm going to show you right here, I'm doing these really short so that you don't waste a lot of time. I know your time's important and I want to respect that. Right here, look at this. Founding and senior broker, we already know he's not a broker, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, so that seems all very straightforward. But then I go here and we see that the license is actually right here in Hollywood, Florida. Okay, now why would that be? Well, that is because when you come over here, this is Law 326. Now, Law 326 has for the license, so you're not supposed to be using a Florida license, a Florida broker license outside the state. And I'll explain why that is in just a second. See, so right here, shall reference and shall indicate the complete business address of the broker's principal place of business. Principal place of business. Now, why would that be? Well, what happens is, what I just found out when I went and tried to come back on the broker who I feel did me a serious wrong and cost me a lot of money. So when I came to go back on the broker, what I found is that chasing these guys down, chasing their bond and chasing them in court becomes infinitely more difficult when they're running around state to state, country to country. And that is specifically why this principal place of business is wrote into the law, specifically to protect the public when something goes wrong with a relationship with the broker, so that you have a way that you can go back to the broker and you can say, well, you have a Florida business license, so we're going to adjudicate this in Florida. And then they come back and say, I have nothing to do with Florida. This was actually came back in a letter. This case had nothing to do with Florida. I'm in Philadelphia and the boat didn't sell in Florida. Well, the boat did sell in Florida through the brokerage in Florida, and yet then they turn around and use what is specifically not allowed in the law, trying to turn that to their advantage in a legal way. And that right there is another reason that I would not do business with the Multihull Company again.